This type of garland, made with fresh greenery and flowers, is an ideal decoration for many occasions. From simple home decor for Christmas and New Year celebrations, where it can be used on a fireplace mantle, staircases, or as a table runner, to other events such as weddings or parties. Today, I have to prepare fresh garlands or runners with flowers for Winter Wonderland themed weddings. This design helps bring the feeling of winter fairy tale stories and creates a magical, snowy atmosphere. First, I need to choose which types of greenery, fillers, and flowers will be most appropriate to achieve the desired effect. My garland needs to look icy, sparkling, and snowy, but at the same time forest-like and natural. For that, I am going to use different types of winter evergreens, such as blue spruce, cedar, and hemlock. To break up the texture and make it look more interesting, I am also using salal and Italian rascus. To add a frosty look, I will definitely need some dusty silver foliage, such as Dusty Miller. The design would be incomplete without natural winter elements like pine cones and red winter berries. The next step is choosing the ribbon. I need something sparkling to evoke a fairy tale winter landscape for a romantic wedding celebration. I am choosing silver mesh ribbon for both purposes, as a garland base, and for making decorative bows. The mesh ribbon has holes, which makes it helpful when I need to attach the garland to a ceremony gazebo or staircase. It is actually quite easy to secure this base using hooks or wire. Burlap ribbon would be another great option. To prepare the pine cones, I need to attach them to 18-gauge florist wire, spray them with metallic silver spray, and then, to make them sparkle even more, use silver glitter spray. While the spray is still sticky, I dip the pine cones into larger silver glitter flakes. Look how amazingly they glow under the light. Now I have to prepare the flowers. I am planning to use snowy white, fresh hydrangeas. Yes, hydrangeas. It may sound crazy because hydrangeas can collapse very quickly without water. That is why they are called hydrangeas. They love water and need a significant amount of it to last. I will show you my little trick. I am aware that many books and florist manuals generally recommend using water tubes to keep delicate flowers in garlands lasting longer. However, this is not a good option for hydrangeas. Here's why. Small water tubes hold only about 10 milliliters of water, which hydrangeas absorb within a couple of hours. Tubes with larger capacities, up to 30 milliliters, are bulky and heavy, and they can easily fall off the stems during decoration and installation. Additionally, water may leak from the tubes due to larger openings, causing further problems. This is the method hydrangea growers use to transport these delicate flowers from South American countries such as Colombia and Ecuador to Canada. Sometimes hydrangeas stay packed this way for several days or even a week before reaching a florist's fridge and being placed into water buckets. You can see small wet cotton balls placed at the ends of the stems. This observation gave me an idea. What if I used a wet cotton piece attached to the bottom of a freshly cut hydrangea stem? From my experience, hydrangeas prepared this way can last up to 3 days, depending on the surrounding temperature. A wet cotton piece surprisingly holds a lot of water. I simply wrap the hydrangea stem with wet cotton, place it inside a strong cellophane bag, and secure it with an elastic band. Later, when I cover the stems with festive silver ribbon, the same ribbon I used to decorate the garland, the cotton becomes practically invisible. It's a good idea to prepare everything before assembling the garland. This makes the entire process faster and easier. After finishing the hydrangeas, I create small mixed clusters using winter greens, berries, filler flowers, and wired pine cones. I tighten the clusters with corsage tape. I prefer filler flowers, such as limonium or statice, because even if their stems dry out, they don't lose their shape. These flowers are excellent for preservation. I also spray the limonium with white floral spray to cover the light purple color and add a frosty effect. I don't have to make mixed clusters in advance. I can create the garland from scratch by continuously adding new pieces and wrapping 24-gauge paddle wire around them. However, using pre-made clusters is much faster and more economical. It helps distribute materials evenly, making the garland look balanced instead of bulky in some areas and thin in others. I'm going to use silver mesh ribbon as a base. This trick helps keep everything together without the risk of falling apart. I can create the same garland without a base ribbon, especially for table runners, but using one makes the garland more secure, particularly when attaching it to an arch, gazebo, or staircase. The base ribbon can also act as a measuring guide, helping me see how much length I have completed and how much material I still need. When wrapping the 24 gauge wire around the greenery, I like to create a secure loop by moving the wire back and forth through already attached clusters before moving forward again. This creates a locking effect and prevents greenery from falling out during use. I wrap the paddle wire around the hydrangea stems with the wet cotton. Then I hide the cotton under overlapping greenery clusters and further secure the flowers with silver ribbon by tightening a knot and making a double loop bow. This adds both strength and decoration to the garland. As I approach the end, I place the last greenery cluster in the opposite direction to create a clean finish. As you can see, there may be a gap between the last two bundles. I attach single pieces of greenery and decorations until the gap is hidden. Once finished, I secure the end of the paddle wire and cut it. This garland can be made a day before the event. Simply place it in a bag, spray it generously with water, and store it in a cool place or refrigerator. Thank you so much for watching! I hope you found this tutorial helpful. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe for more tips.